So we are here and we've already run into 2 obstacles. There's a billion mosquitoes and they're eating Layla alive. I have my permethrin clothes on, but she doesn't have any. So we have this little bug zapper and I need to figure out some sort of situation for the mosquitoes. And she was running around and having fun and doing her own thing, and I look up and I see 2 giant bald eagles, and I don't know how big of things they can take, but I feel like they could take her. So I had to like call her back, and I'm just like, ugh, nature, why? I guess if people wonder like if I'm scared out here alone, no, because on my friend's property, I'm not that far from civilization. I can hear cars. And I have 2 cans of bear spray. So if worst comes to worst, we'd get in the car and bear spray whatever it is. Layla, what are you eating? Oh, she eats so much stuff. Does anyone else have a problem with their dogs like eating everything? She's thrown up once already. So Layla wants to go for a walk. I want to set up my car. Eagles are like flying. So we are going to go for a walk first to tire her out so that she can just chill while I set up camp. Yay! Also, I think it's gonna rain, so that might help with the mosquitoes. I've switched to the vlog camera because it's a little bit easier, and I'm trying to make our bed. And here comes Layla with a big cow poop in her face, and then she puts it on our bed. And I threw it, so now she's out there like, where'd that cow poop go? I want to eat it. The worst. Got the bed all made up, which I always think is the hardest part because you don't ever want to do it at bedtime. Layla, and she is like crazy right now, so we might go for a little walk again. Layla, no, leave that bird alone. Come here, Layla. Come. Layla jumped in the water and is now so hyper. So she's just running around like crazy. This is a little camp setup that they have, which is really cool. It's by the river, but this bird had babies or a nest, and so it just keeps chirping at us all day. But they got a little fire pit. I don't know if I'm gonna light one tonight, to be completely honest with you. And a little slat of wood to cut up some firewood if I wanted to, and a crazy dog. Oh, she ran right into a fence. Did that hurt? Are you okay? She clotheslined herself on a fence because she wasn't paying attention. I gave her a treat, but I'm just like, please say you didn't break anything. Layla, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move. So I don't know if you can see you moving right there. It's totally a mommy moose and her baby. Like, thank freaking God we didn't run into that thing like here. So it's running away because Layla was barking, so that's good for everyone, but it's like, holy moose. There's my moose. So, fun times. Fun times, the mosquitoes are back, and Layla, her tooth is bleeding, which I think she's just teething because it's been bleeding all day. But now she's got like this strip of blood down her chest, and I can't tell if she like ripped herself open and needs stitches. Having a puppy is just a lot of work, and like she's so hyper right now that I can't even assess her because she just won't sit still. I really don't want to have to like drive somewhere. Like, can you duct tape a dog? I don't know. Can you show everyone? Yeah, show them your blood. It's bleeding. Wow, Layla! The sky, I feel like, could like do anything at this point. Mosquitoes. So I am, I guess, sort of just getting things ready in case it does start raining. She's over there just bleeding. She won't let me look at it still. She's psychotic. She doesn't like the wind. Well, she does not like it. She's just like, what is it? I feel you biting me. What is this wind crap? But I put this tarp down to try to keep our area a little bit cleaner. This is our setup. It's really nice. We've got string lights and the bed is all good. All of our crap, which I'm going to figure out what to do with. Food's already in the car, and then they have their whole camp set up for us. So I hate mosquitoes. They bite me like crazy. Like, I've never had a tick, knock on wood. And I've never had a lot of issues with a lot of things, but mosquitoes are like my #1. And so I have permethrin on this shirt and permethrin on these pants. So theoretically, when they bite through, which hopefully they're not, but there's thousands of them right now, like, that when they bite, they die because it's poisonous. And then I have a head net on because I just, like, I will get hundreds of bites if I could let them, like, that's like my death. But my car gets so hot that I got some of this stuff from my friend, and I'm masking taping it because I didn't want it to be permanent to the windows so I can hopefully roll them down. Sorry, mosquito just bit my hand, and not have a lot of bugs. Okay, here's my current setup for the mosquitoes. So I have a net that covers the back and then drags on the ground so that they can't get in. And I have these coverings that I just made that are a little ghetto, but whatever, to let the windows stay down, keep the mosquitoes out. And I have handy dandy bug zapper, wherever it is, to help when I get in the car later. Watch. Come here, mosquito. Yeah. Just to get the stragglers that are in the car out and avoid getting bit at night. So we're almost kind of set up for the night. Looks like this. Dog's sort of calming down a little bit. I'm kind of exhausted and just want to go to bed. So The mosquitoes are biting like crazy and the dog's bleeding and just so much energy. Like, why? She's been running for like hours. She hasn't calmed down at all. And my allergies are kicking in. I'm just tired and exhausted and like, I feel like I can't even relax because every 5 seconds I have to watch out what she's doing because she's chasing a bird or like cutting her friggin' chest open. And so it's supposed to be like a relaxing thing for me, and I'm just like, I can't relax because 1, mosquitoes, and 2, my dog's a psycho. Airplane. But hopefully, I don't know, it gets better. I kind of just want to, like, my dad lives like 40 minutes away, and I kind of just want to like get in my car and drive to his house and be like, we quit. Yeah, puppies are just a lot more inconvenience and work as a single person, especially, than I imagined. Like, I almost wish I would have brought like a puppy playpen to like put her in so I could like enjoy a little bit of peace and quiet without having to like make sure that a moose isn't gonna attack her, or a hawk, eagle, bald eagle isn't gonna take her away, or she's gonna jump on a fence and cut herself again. And I don't even know what she's doing right now. Layla, what are you doing? Come on, stay away from the barbed wire fence. Come on, Layla. Come on, Layla, after looking at her cut when she settled down, ended up having some of her skin ripped open. I was on the phone talking to my parents about first aid and what to do when your dog cuts itself, and trying to decide whether or not I wanted to drive into town, which would have been about an hour away, to take the dog to the 24-hour vet. When I'm talking to my mom, I look up on the ridge, which would be in the right side, kind of where that little tree is, and I see that what I thought was the moose. It's like a black shape. And so I say to my mom, oh, the moose is back. And then I'm watching it and I'm like, it's kind of watching us, which is weird. I've never known moose to like really sit and watch a lot. I say, well, it kind of looks like a bear though. It has like round ears. And so at this point it was dark, or getting dark, and I couldn't really see, mostly just a black dot. So I took a picture with my camera because my camera has a really good zoom. And I zoom in and I say, oh my God, it's a bear. And as I see that, it starts running down that cliff right there towards us. And so Layla, luckily at this point, was sitting in the car already because she was napping, or trying to nap. She was getting tired. And so I like ran in the car and like slammed the back, which was open, shut all the doors, got in the car, started honking the horn, and I was like, I gotta go, Mom. And I just like throw everything in the car, and I'm just like honking and honking and honking and hoping that I scared it away. Luckily at that point I had put both the bear sprays in the car, so I had both bear sprays with me in the car, which we could have like got away and driven if the bear kept coming. So it disappeared along that ridge and I had no idea where it went. So at that point I was like, the dog's bleeding, we were stalked by hawks, we ran into a mama moose and a baby moose, which can be really aggressive, and now there's a bear in the area. So that means at night it's probably gonna come like look at our campsite and wander around. So at that point I ended up deciding to call it, drive to Bozeman. I took the dog to the emergency vet and they were so nice. They took her in and said that she didn't need any sort of stitches, and they didn't charge me, and it was just a sigh of relief for me that Layla was okay. We weren't eaten by bears, but what a crazy 6-hour adventure for the dog's first time camping.